Alrighty, welcome back, Trade Travel Troopy, Berserkaroo. It's Rowan Max, and we are here in Rockhampton as usual. I don't know, we're all over, but we're in Rockhampton. We're at the South Rockhampton Cemetery, and we're just going to be looking for mostly obelisk headstones. You can see there's quite a few. There's actually hundreds. So let's have a look and see. Patrick Francis Earl, aged 29 years. This one's very weird. There's no other ones in the cemetery like this. It's got 5 pillars, and inside is the grail. It's all made of sandstone. And you can see, when was this? 1906. So it's getting a bit bit weathered, and then whatever used to be on the top, who would know? Maybe it looks like a cross or something. It's down here on the ground. Shattered. So I'm going to pause the video in between walking to headstones this time, because my last video yesterday, it ended up at 44 minutes and ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, we got these ones here, octagon shaped obelisk with the Templar cross on the top with the sun hieroglyph behind it. And these ones are pretty old. You can see the names have come off, and a lot of the other times the names have been still on the ground here, but these ones are fully gone. And both of these would have been the same, but this one that's fallen off, it's down here on the ground. So you can see with the cross too, it's got the 3, the 3 and 3. What other ones have we got over here? Some marble. Again with this sign here. Now I looked this up last night. I reckon it's Isis, Horus and Seth, IHS, right? You can see it right there. But apparently it's Jesus. It stands for the first 3 letters of Jesus in the Greek alphabet. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. This one again, 1, 2, 3 squares at the bottom. 3 and 4. Square and compass. Here's a nice one, full marble. Elizabeth Boyle, 48 years old. Got a dove coming down. Got these same flowers with the berries, or whatever they are. Now this one as well, the top's missing out of. John Haligan, native of Ballyculleen, County Limerick, Ireland, who died April 8th, 1891, aged 36 years, so he's a bit younger. Similar age to me currently. Nearly as old as Rosie. Oh, there goes me stabilizer, it's cracked it, but yeah. Obelisk, Templar cross. This one's actually very much a Templar's cross. And that's fallen down, and it's got now witches' hats around it. It's this one here. Looks to be like a, I guess, a harp. Not too sure. Erected by the, and look, you've got the rope. You can see the ropes down both sides. And what's it say at the top? HACBS. Not sure what that means. Right. By the members of St. Patrick's Branch, in memory of our late brother Timothy Flannery, who was born in Ireland, died Rockhampton, July 27th, 1890, aged 35 years. So this guy might have been a priest, but looking at that, I don't know. If you know more about symbolism, get in the chat box, tee up a Zoom, we'll get into it. So here's another octagon prick. Another octagon prick, Herbert James Roberts. 1898 it looks to be, aged 11 months, right? So Since when does an 11-month-old need a Pharaoh's obelisk in an octagon shape? And it's hard to tell whether the top of that one is broken or cut off on an angle. Most likely cut short, right? Here we got another humongous obelisk with the sun hieroglyph cross on the top. It says faith, hope and charity, and then there's more inscriptions, little small ones, and then there's fleur-de-lis, 3 balls, more fleur-de-lis. This one's hard to read as well. They're all pretty hard to read because they've been out in the sun here for a while. This one looks to be M.A. Cossack and his wife, aged, looks to be 11 years, but I can't read that exactly. 14 years, is it? Or 44 years? It's hard to read. Might be 44. Sandstone, right? So sandstone perishes a fair bit, whereas here the granite, 1892, 1886 is granite, and it's as good as the day it was made. And you can see here again with the pillars, the Templar crosses on the side, sun hieroglyph cross at the top. Bolton, Michael Bolton, 62. His son was 2 years old, his daughter was 6 years old, and his brother was 26, and his other brother was 28, and also his son John, which doesn't have an age, and also Hannah Bolton, aged 16 or 76 years. I think it might be 76 years. So, a lot of kids dying for this bloke. No wonder he's there setting granite. Sandstone is a local stone. There's a sandstone quarry reasonably close to Rockhampton, but I don't know where they're getting the granite. Granite's not local around here that I know of. Here we go, another Octagon Obelisk in the memory of Honora Hannaran. Was born County Clare, Ireland. Died 1889, aged 54. Here's another one, very similar. If we look at that one, big obelisk. This one's about 4 metres tall. Margaret Cahill. And always the base, right? 1, 2, 3 parts to the base. Square and compass. 1899. 70 years. And her beloved brother, aged 52 years. Here's another Octagon Obelisk. Bowman. And now, I'll try and zoom for you. Up here, IHS. Isis, Horus and Seth. I reckon it's an abbreviation for Jesus. Okay. Sure it is. I'm sure it is. Because hey, that's how you always write Jesus. We've got the harp angel on the back. Angel with harp for wings. Flowers. Alright, here's another octagonal one. Bernhard Hochruder. Born at Switzerland. Born at RI. Right? AARAI. Switzerland. Who died 1880, 1886 maybe, aged 52 years, right? Also his wife Augustus, aged 77, rest in peace. Very weird, very weird octagon. It has an oval hole in the front of it for some reason. whether there used to be something else stuck there. It's not there now. And of course 3 squares for the base and 3 squares for the top, and I reckon whatever was up the top there is now long gone. It's not on the ground at the back. Switzerland, eh? The old Swiss Beast. Good documentary you need to watch called Swiss Beast, Home of the Devil. Teaches you a bit about this stuff. So this one, it's a column and it's cut short, it's snapped off, right? Probably made that way. 3 parts to the base. But this is interesting. We have a deer head. Is it a deer? I guess it is, and it's coming out of a crown. It says here, Benevolentia. What's it? J.M. Kmoch, K-M-O-C-H, who died aged, looks to be 31 years, possibly 81 years. Erected by the members of Court Robin Hood. Number, it's like a serial number here, 6907 AOF. And what's this here say? Noster Pastor Saint Domines. So that one's very weird. That guy might have been a priest. Who would know? Who would know? Here's another one here. Switzerland again. From the same place. A-A-R-C-A-N, or a different place. Arcan, Switzerland. This guy's surname Broccoli. B-R-O-C-L-I. 1897. And Isis, Horus and Seth. You got octagons on here, and at the top, octagon. 3 parts to the base, 3 squares. What's he got on the sides? This guy, Switzerland, you got to watch him. Swiss Beast, Home of the Devil, and Octagon, the Empire of Darkness. Check them out. I'll post them to my channel. I'll post them in the chat thing down the bottom here. IHS again. James Dempsey. These guys, man. Who has this much granite? I don't have this much granite, but I do, that's for sure. It's IHS again. James Dunn, D-U-N-N-E, 76 years. Here, look, Margaret Dunn, aged 2 years. On the side here, you might not be able to read that good. I get it, children died, still continue to die of natural causes sometimes, but they also sacrifice a lot of children. These Pharaoh Mason scumbags. Here's another one. Octagon at the top here. You got 4 sets of these 3 ball things here. You got the Holy Trinity. And then up here on your Templar cross, you got the Sun Hieroglyph circle, and you got the 3 balls times 4. Square and compass, 3 parts to the square base, square and compass. So unlike some of the ones that straight out put the square and compass logo directly on, here's another octagon. What you call it? Obelisk. Man, we got a lot to get to. I'm not really paused the video in between any of these. Here's another Octagon Obelisk. Cross on the top. Who's this one? Michael Ryan, 75 years. Look at this one. It's huge. This is just gigantic. This is like 6-7 meters tall. Massive. It's got here circle inscription, and then here like square, ovals, squares, all the same stuff. And then this one, waters, again giant, 6+ meters tall, and Sun hieroglyph, octagon, IHS, cross, octagon, octagon. Got here the pyramid with the ball on the top for rule the world. Got here, it's made by Satchwell and Galloway masons. So you might be able to look them guys up. And then looking over here, got another one, octagon, around the base here. Marble, crosses. There's another one over there, but we're going to keep going because there's just hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these Egyptian obelisks here in Australia, in Rockhampton, from back in the day. So we'll see if we can't find any recent ones. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing over there? Wait. Good dog. Alright, this guy, 1890, missing the top. That one over there, missing the top. Again, IHS. Again, octagon. Over here, let's have a look. Hemsworth. William Hemsworth, 55 years, and his son was 2 years. Infant grandson, RIP. Don't even want to speculate what the R stands for. Here we go, we've got some berries. Is it grapes? What is this? Very ornate. Thomas Duffy. Does he look to be 17 years or 47 years perhaps? It's hard to see when they get that weather beaten. Oh, look at this one over here. We'll get that one next. This one here, 4 round pillars. Got the pyramids. Got the fleur-de-lis. 4 round pillars holding up a bunch of flowering leaves looking things. Octagon, and then across them same things, and then a circle like the sun hieroglyph, but it's made out of that rope stuff again. Whatever that's all about. Here we go. Haligan Patrick. What's it say here? Erected by his wife Hannah. Memory of the beloved husband Patrick Haligan, who was murdered on the 25th day of April 1869 in the 31st, I believe that is, year of his age, whilst carrying gold from, I can't read what that says, Morningston. Maybe I can read it better on the, yeah. Morningston diggings to Rockhampton, maybe. Esteemed by everybody, requiescat in peace. Alright, interesting. So he was carrying the gold, this guy. And look at his thing. He's got Templar cross, he's got the sun hieroglyph, he's got octagon. He's got square round things on the side, he's got Isis and Seth, and then he's got the big pillar with the join in the middle for some reason. Octagon, and then the base again, like always. Next to this here octagon, well, let's have a quick read. Who's this? John Kay, 1909. They will live to ripe old age. Here we go, 40 years old, this guy here, Christopher Todd. Oh man, there's so many. I was going to pause it in between. Look at this one here. Memory of Margaret, the beloved wife of Michael Lee, who departed this life aged 25 years. Also their infant son, so maybe they died giving birth. It's possible. Also Mary, born. Mary, how old is Mary? Mary was 2. Michael Lee, 81 years. So old mate lived to 81. Got this here. Set in stone, right? That's what it means, set in stone. They're all the same. We'll keep on moving. Requiescat in peace, I reckon. Alright, I'm going to pause it. We'll go up here, find some more. Alright, we're back with more obelisks. This one here, full-blown obelisk, pyramid, 4 of them. Got here, the round corners, times 4. And we got Charles William, and maybe he was in the army, I'm not too sure. Died Fauvant, September 1918, aged 23 years, so likely sacrificed to the gods in the war. Most likely, rest his soul. This one is a couple of doves, all marble. I don't know where they're getting the marble from either, it's not from around here. I've never seen marble. Now look at this one. We've got here, as above, so below. Got an angel pointing up, other hand's pointing down, holding some kind of trumpet. Horny angel, not too sure exactly. Here we go, in the middle is some kind of plant wrapped in the middle with a cross. And I'm not going to count the square bits, yes I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 square bits across the bottom there. And then you got your 2 pillars. And this one is for Elizabeth, the beloved wife of William McCraith, aged 52 years, and also William McCraith. And the granddaughter. Doesn't say the age of the granddaughter. It's pretty gross what happens to granddaughters. Here's one's on the side, 3 months. Here's another one on this side, 9 years old. Who'd know what these guys are up to? Suspects. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But who else bloody gets to build graves like this? Another one here, same sort of stuff, full pink granite. Don't know where the pink granite comes from. All these people are ripe old age. Where are we going next? There's so many. There's a couple more up here. We'll go up this way. Alright, so here's a marble one. James Wilson, 1914, aged 37 years. And speaking about these pillars, how when they're snapped off, whether they're made like that, this one's definitely indisputably made like that because it's got the wreath around the top. Okay, so it hasn't been broken off accidentally or anything like that. It's definitely made like that. Now, 23rd of July 1914, he could have been in the war. Sacrificed to the gods. Here we go, look at this pedo over here. Most likely. No accusations. He's got the grail, right, for the blood. The blood is here. And then look at the pattern on it. Right? Memory of Freeman Lawrence of Evergreen. Oh, sorry, I'm not filming it properly. Yeah. Sorry, people. So it's in a square. It's got the ball on the top of the pyramid. World domination. Down here, the pyramid with the name Lawrence Freeman of Evergreen, born Kilcody, Scotland, died Rockhampton, age 77. Also his infant children, right? How many infant children? You got James, 11 months, and Daisy, 14 months. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. Here's another one over here. Same thing. Let's go have a quick look. can't take 10 steps between them here in Rocky, just full of Pharaohs. Obelisk as far as the eye can see. This guy here, Latilia, or might have been a lady, I guess, McCamley, 1914, 83 years old. Alright, here's another one with the same sort of growlers like that. Alfred Wilkinson Kirby, born 1851, died 1924, so he was like 70 plus. And yeah, they all lived to a ripe old age on this one, that's for sure, the Kirbys. Here's some more Freemasons. Look at this one. The old handshake, the secret knuckle, the old knuckle grabber. What is it here? Knuckle squeezers. Elizabeth, beloved wife of William Byrd, aged 55 years. And then also William Byrd, 73 years. Commit thy ways unto the Lord, he reckons. Old Birdie, the Birdman. Here's another one. Freemasons again. The old secret handshake. Gladys, wife of William Blair Campbell, who died aged 36 years. What's this one here? It's just the vines. Alright. Oh, here's a headless child that probably had a head at one time, you would hope. Our darling son, Donald James Harmsworth. Harmsworth here in Rockhampton. I wonder if they're related. Somebody has taken the head off of that child at some point. Who would know, not making accusations. Here's another one over here. Obelisks, look at them all. Just obelisk, 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 obelisk. Look at them all, man. The whole entire joint's just full of pricks. We're gonna get to them. What's going on here with the camera? There we go. Mackay Shearer, also her infant daughter Emily. So maybe she died giving birth on the 16th of August. And the daughter died the next day, perhaps. Could be. Why do you got an obelisk butt? Another obelisk. Margaret Phillip. This one here. Mary Tate Stewart, wife of Robert McFarlane. Side there's more. 41 years and younger daughter, Arthur and Mary Payne, aged 10 days or something. Over here, 81 years, Edgar. Anyway, we'll keep on going. It's getting a bit warm. Rossi's getting a bit warm. Here's Agnes, wife of R.M. Inglis, 86 years old. Someone's bloody come back from the dead over here. Rossi's going for shade. It is getting a bit warm. We'll keep on going. Oh, let's go have a look at this one. Alright, here we are again. We're at a marble obelisk for Arthur John, beloved husband of Catherine McIntosh. Thy will be done again, right? And then this one that's part of the same thing, Elizabeth McIntosh. Look at these proofs here. So I don't know what's going on with this one. This is an interesting one, why I wanted to come over and film it. The shape of this. But then it's got all of these like drillings into it all over. It's very weird. more. There's prickles here. There's just bulk prickles. They need to mow this place. It's out of control. Robert Keith McAllister, Traffic Manager, Central Railway. Erected by his fellow workers. They thought he needed an obelisk. There he is. This one here. This one here, James White, April 20, 1921, Freemason Square and Compass. Solid, what's that, marble? It's pretty weather beaten. A couple more obelisks up here. Hutchinson, Elsie Hutchinson, Walton Banana. Interesting. And this one up here, Lawson Setties or Gettys. I think it is Gettys. 64 years, 17 years. Who wants an obelisk? Do not build me an obelisk. I don't think I'll be getting an obelisk, but if I die, don't build me an obelisk. Alright, we'll keep going, we'll go see some more obelisks. Alright, here's another pillar. Cut off short, got the wreath around the top. John Henry Fletcher, aged 19 years, also his brother Thomas, 4 years later, aged 42 years, erected by their loving mother. Okay, good on your mum. Tip Top's the one. R.I.P. those young lads. And then here we are, back to some more obelisks. Absolutely huge. This one here, solid granite. Very hard to read, especially as the sun's coming up. But the base is sandstone, and it doesn't last it as long as the granite. And same with this one here, Peters. Peters has got some inscription. 1916, and then halfway up there's some inscription, or nearer to the top it is, some crosses and some other patterns. It's kind of hard to see. We'll go along here, a couple more. Here we go. What's this? Military, is it? Marble. Kelsey Norman, beloved son, formerly a corporal, the 15th Battalion, served at Gallipoli, later gunner, 42nd Field Artillery, killed in action in France, aged 24 years. Well done, enter into the joy of thy Lord. Yeah, sacrificed to Pharaoh. Well done. All our fucking boys, all the best men. There's another one over here, Mary Ann. William Henry, he lived to 95 years, died in 1961. There's a couple more up there in the trees. There's another one down there. There's just shitloads, absolutely shitloads. We'll go to the North Side Cemetery another day. We'll have a look. I don't know, I've never really been over there either. But this one, I believe, was the earlier cemetery. Loving memory of Thomas, 1882. Died 1915. Though dead, he still liveth in the memory of those that fondly loved him. And why does he have an obelisk? Pharaoh. Let's go over here. So many prickles. Feet are getting stabbed up. I'm going to have to pick them all out of Rossi. Rossi will be full of prickles. Sorry if there's wind noise as well. It's starting to get real windy. So, this one's an interesting obelisk. Normally the top isn't quite that steep. This one's very pointy. Again, you got your three ovals. On the side, you got your fleur-de-lis, Cecil, 18 years and 3 months. Barnes, rest at peace. This one here, Herbert Curie. And that'll do. There's another one up the back. I don't really feel like going all the way up there. They're all the same, we've seen them. So there you go, here's one more. We'll go check this one out, last one for now. It's on a bit of a lean at this point. Thomason, got that pedo pattern on there. Look at it, just like on Epstein's Island. And then that shit there at the top. Don't know what that pattern there is exactly. Who's this? Ruddle, is it? David Ruddle. Oh, let me look. It's hard to read because in the shade. 82 years. On the side, 79 years, 89 years. Pink granite. You're going to want to come and straighten out your obelisk. It's going to fall over shortly. Okay, there we go. That's most of the obelisks here in Rockhampton. Why is there so many? I don't know. The place is just riddled in Freemasons, obviously. Rossie's had enough. It's getting a bit hot. And they're all the same. So, that's it. Did you enjoy? Go out your own cemetery, do a quick video, post a link in the chat, see how many pharaohs you got running your towns as well, because Rockhampton's absolutely riddled in it. Pedophiles are rife in this town, have been for centuries by the look of this. And we'll see you next time on the Pharaoh Show. Shout out to Sean Ross. Sean Ross in Europe gets around exposing all of this stuff out of Switzerland about the Freemasons and Octagon. So you want to check out the documentary called Octagon, the Empire of Darkness. And it's not Octagon with an A, it's with an O, Octagon. And the Pharaoh Show, he has a ton of videos. The Swiss Beast, Home of the Devil, and the Nobility World Wars. And then you'll have an idea of how we're in this shit show at the moment. We've got coronavirus. Well, Corona, the crown, it's all the same. SARS, S-A-R, sarcophagus, the king. Here we go. Look. Here they tell you about some of them, hey. Interesting. I didn't know this was here. We're going to save myself a lot of time. So I guess these people must be real important. Here's the one we just looked at, the army crew. This one here on the angle, the rose, the Ruddells. So I think we got them all. Lipstein, right? Stein means stone. Lip, we'll have to have a look where they're from, but you can see right here, even on this photo, they got the square and compass. Probably looked at that one yesterday. Oh yeah, that's with the Jewish writing. We did see that one. Here's another one, Vesper Man. We looked at this one yesterday. So these videos ended up long despite my best efforts. But there you go. Check it out. And type in the comments, any comments that you have, and we'll see you when we're looking at yous. Sorry that I don't know more about this stuff, but like, it's disgusting. It's gross. Alright, bye-bye.